What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Anime, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's staying safe. Before we get too much into the video, big shout out to my Discord. I fucking love them. Link down below. Come and join the family, make new friends, learn more about the game, etc., etc. So, I was sitting here thinking to myself, there's a video that I should be making because I've seen a lot of terrible stuff recently. And I really want to try to help some people out, as to say. And that is about gems on equipment. Now, some of the videos I've seen out there are terrible. And this is basically my version of this one, as to say. It's going to be like a poor man's guide. Because to be honest with you, I've recently updated the gems on this castle. And I haven't actually spent a lot doing it, as to say. Maybe like 20 quid. So I want to point some things out to you if you are spending on the game, but not just that, making sure that you've got the right gems in the right place and to at least give you a rough guide to sort of follow by. Because mine's far from perfect, you know what I mean? But it's heading in the right direction. And there's some things that a lot of people tend to miss out on, certain things like correct gems on the ring, for example, like damage reduction. But anyway, we'll get into that. So this is my version of the correct gems on your equipment version, you know, year 2023, you know what I mean? For this year, is to say, before the year's up, because to be honest with you, there's probably a lot more shit coming next year. Okay, so what I have for you today, by the way, if anyone's curious, this is my Archer castle that I've just been building. Little bit of a bait-ish castle, but we're getting unlucky, bro. I'll show you the stats. This, okay. He did shit on me, by the way. I just want to state that for the video. Without Sheer, nah. With Sheer, yeah, he absolutely fucking bent me over and called me whatever he wanted. But let's give you a bit of an idea of the stats on this castle at the moment. It needs a lot of work, but we're getting there, as to say. Do you know what I mean? It's slow progress. But anyway, so what we have is it's an archer castle. It's like an infantry archer castle. We finally hit that 3k mark on the infantry defense, which is a little bit of a target I was hitting for. We're going to try and push up to about 2k health on the HP, but it's going to take a little bit of doing with the new science. Need to sort out infantry basic HP, but it is mainly an archer castle, as to say. We've got the health up. We just need to sort out the attack. Damage and archer receives sort of in the right place. Needs more archer basic, etc. You know, it just generally, you know, needs a bit of work all round, but we're getting there. But it does hold its own in certain scenarios, as to say. I don't think I had any fucking... Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I say, he did actually shit on my day, to be fair. But that's my stats for this castle. So, talking about gems and stuff that should be there, shouldn't be there. We're going to browse through it because there are certain gems on here that you can purchase. And I will say that if you're ever curious what gems go where and what is available to buy, I want to state very clearly on this video, do not buy gems from this fucking section that I've just gone to. They're 50 quid because that's fucking massively overpriced. Wait for a global sale. Some of the other events come round. You can pick up the all units HP and the all unit countering gems I'm about to show you for less than a fiver each, sometimes even cheaper than that. The global sale, they were selling them well cheap. So again, I state, do not fucking buy gems from this way because it's really expensive. But this is a good way to figure out what gems are available and where they go, because it does tell you right here, Ramadan themed gem, max level 50, can be inlaid on weapon, helmets, and leg guards. And then it shows you the gems that are available. And then you can come across here. These gems are for shoes exclusive. And these ones you see, if you've ever seen them on anywhere else. And they've got these gems as well that are obviously exclusive for armor and ring exclusive gems. This is where all people go wrong and try and put the wrong... Anyway, so that gives you a bit of a guide where those gems are. And again, if you do come over to your blacksmith and you come to your gems, you can actually select the gem and it tells you down the bottom here. So if we just pick this one, for example, all soldier units HP goes on the weapon, the helmet, and the leggings. So you just select on the gem like so, and it basically just tells you where that is. So if you're ever confused about where the gems go. So starting off at the top, and this is a rough guide. Bearing in mind, it may be different to other people, and people will be like, oh, yeah, this is just how I've got mine set up. In some instances, I would have all unit countering gems, but I haven't spent on that yet anyway. So what we have here on the weapon is all soldier units damage, all soldier units HP, and we got counter cavalry because I'm an archer castle, as to say infantry archer, but archers, cavalry just shit on my day at the moment, so it's wonderful. Coming across down to your armor, you should be having all units receive damage, countering for against the unit that you're playing against, as to say. And again, I've got all soldier units HP. I believe there is an all soldier units countering gem that can be placed in there, but I haven't quite picked that up, and I don't think I want to replace that with the cavalry quite yet. Come down to your boots like so. And again, bearing in mind, this is an infantry archer castle, so you have to look at it. So if you're a siege player or something else, you may find that there'll be different versions of these gems that slot in there. So feel free to go and check them out. Don't, think that I'm trying to tell you it only should be archer in there, because that's not the case, depending on what troop you're playing. Okay, so this is more of a defensive castle, so I do have a defensive damage reduction gem in there. We've also got archer basic attack, and we've also got archer basic defense, and a nice little archer basic attack gem. There are other gems that go in there. As you can see, you can put in basic siege engine gems in there. There is an all soldier units defense. Some of this stuff may not be applicable for you. I understand that, because some of you out there are free to play. So like Heart of the Ocean, that wasn't a bad free gem. So if you're not spending at all, you may want to consider putting that in there. And if you don't know what that's from, it's from one of the events. They will be bringing out a lot more like this. So make sure you pick up them free gems, as to say, but we don't put that in there. Oakley dokley. Coming across to your helmet like so. What I have again here is a paid gem. Is the all soldier, what am I talking about? All soldier units HP. But bearing in mind, what you want as well is alternatives. So if you're attacking outside the castle, what I could do is change that the infantry HP for offensive damage, slot that in there when I'm attacking a castle, for example. If I'm defending, maybe I'll pop something like that in there, or another paid version that I can pop in there. Do you see what I'm saying? And again, you want, right here, you want damage of the troop that you're playing. So archer. That's why I've got the archer gem in there, like so. Oh shit, what am I doing? Lamau. Yeah, that'd be a good one. Okay, coming across to my boots. Leggings, sorry. What I have, because again, I am an infantry archer castle. Infantry basic attack, 3%. I'm trying to work up to the next one. And again, some of these gems you can pick up from refining. I'm not going to tell you how to do that in this video, because I've made videos about how to refine. I'll be here for fucking ever. But yeah, so we've got infantry basic attack, infantry basic defense. There are other versions that you'll be putting in here, depending if you're playing cavalry or something like that. You will not want these gems in here. You'll want something else. I believe cavalry basic attack can go in here. So maybe I could put that in there, but I don't have any cavalry in this castle really, so it'd be fucking pointless. And down the bottom here, we have the archer crit rate gem, which is perfect for my lovely archers to go pew 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 over my infantry, and that's exactly what happens. So that's roughly how your leggings should be set up. Last but not least, where I see most of the fucking problems going on, is the ring. Now, these wonderful gems here, the Pearl of the Running, they gave out 3. All soldier units, attack, defense, and HP. All I see nowadays is rings with those 3 gems on. It's like, what the fuck? Where's the damage reduction for the troop that you're playing? Cavalry, infantry. I also have on this as well, if you're playing siege, you should be siege engine offensive damage. There should be a nice little fatty ring in there. And then you could have like your whatever damage in there, and it would look a little bit like that. And then, do you know what I'm saying? Could look a little bit like that if you were playing siege. Obviously, you'd have siege infantry, siege damage reduction, not infantry. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of people tend to go really wrong and fuck that up. So yeah, damage reduction in there, all soldier units HP, and then the last one is the choice of whatever you really want to slot in there that you have available. So do not forget that damage reduction gem. Oakley dokley. Other than that, I think that pretty much covers it. And then you can basically just replicate that straight onto your hero, which is kind of what I've done in a way. It's just a poorer version of it. Do you know what I mean? It just needs work. The Lord is sort of there-ish. And again, look, damage reduction. And then all sorts of units damage and stuff like that. Archer health. Oh, actually, oh no. I've got something else in there. But yeah, counter cavalry. And then same again. Archer crit rate, infantry defense. You know what I mean? It's basically a duplicate of what I've got on the Lord. And that's roughly how I've set mine up. So again, I hope this video helps out. Might be a bit of a ramble, but well, you know, I'm here. Discord's there, link down below. Slap a thumbs up, join the channel. I'm going to be probably making a lot more videos like this and try to talk to you guys and share my opinion. And again, if this video helps, let me know down below. Have a wonderful day, and I will catch you peeps later.